All right, YouTube. I haven't made a video in a while, so I guess I'll do one now. This here is the first boat I've ever built. My first boat too. And the reason for calling it my first boat too was this follows the Cumberland Rover plans, where you essentially just take two really long boards, and you bend them along your beam. And the first board exploded. So I guess that means it's technically not the first boat, or maybe it does, I don't know. But I kind of followed his pattern, so go check him out. I know I'm essentially a nobody on YouTube, but if you happen upon this, Cumberland Rover is an awesome resource for homemade boats. This guy's kind of unique right here in that I followed the basic plans for one of his Piros, but then deviated pretty substantially. What I did here was I added a full deck in the back, as well as a little hatch for storing all my fishing gear for just going out on my local lake. I've got a little spot here for a cooler, little fishing rod holder. I didn't trim these beams in the back. I added a little bit of railing just for funsies. I added a rudder with two ropes that I can use to set the trim when I'm paddling. So I don't have to keep switching on either side, getting water inside the boat. I turned the front seat over here into a little bit for a mast. I added some holders for paddles and anchor. There she is. And what I'm actually really proud of is the system I came up with for pulling the sail up when I need to. She's catching winds now, but essentially all I do is pull this rope and she comes up. I think that's pretty cool. Normally I use the paddle to kind of guide the sail back inside the boat, but this isn't actually the main. She didn't come up all the way. Normally there we go, she goes up all the way. But that's not the main reason I wanted to, this boat here isn't the main reason I wanted to make this video. The main reason I wanted to make this video is this massive motherfucker over here. This boat is a 12-foot boat from bow to stern, including the rudder, with a 30-inch beam on the inside. This massive motherfucker is 16 feet without that right there. I'm still kind of figuring out how I'm going to do the sails for this guy. The beam is 44 inches, 16 feet long, and it is big. It is very big, and I'm having a blast building it. I really don't have any plans for this guy or how I came up with putting it together, other than just using my experience with the Piro from Cumberland Rover. So again, check out Cumberland Rover, guys. You can build this stuff if you just have the space to store it. You can build these things. They're easy. They're incredibly easy. There's literally no reason not to. They are just this awesome, fun thing for you to do that you can be proud of in a world where, you know, it kind of feels like everything is just mass manufactured and things are just kind of bleak. You can take some time to find some happiness in building something with your own two hands. This guy right here is going to have 3 sails on it, a main mast, one in the back, square rigging on the main mast, and another kind of, I don't know what they're called because I'm not really a boat guy. I'm a guy with power tools and figured it out. But my plan is to have this be a 3 to 4 person boat. When my daughter's big enough, she can come out with me on this. She could probably come out on the smaller guy, but that one's a little bit rocky. The back's pointed on that one like a kayak, so it's not super stable. With the back being kind of flat on this one, it's hopefully going to be more stable. With it being wider, that's definitely going to help. I'm going to paint it a nice teal color and probably stain the inside. But like, guys, again, you could do this yourself. This stuff is stupid simple. It's just like fulfilling in ways that I really can't describe. I know I do like some of the gun stuff with converting bolt actions to 45 ACP. That's probably slightly harder than this in terms of how easy building this stuff is. You might need one other person. Like, I needed someone to help me flip it, and my wife held that little stubbins there in place while I drilled it from the other side and put it in. That's it, though. I mean, if you got like a buddy, just have him over, drink some beers, and build a fucking boat. So that's enough for now, YouTube. I just wanted to put out a video, show what I'm up to, and kind of give some hope to people, or even some inspiration, and definitely a shout out to Cumberland Rover in a world that's just kind of shitty.